Hello, Rob. I wanted to show you my magnificent login screen, brother. All right, so this is option one, and then I haven't even seen option two, but we're gonna see if I can just restart. I think option two is gonna be awesome. Haven't even seen it yet, outside of my design, but I think it should look cool. And it only took me, 5 hours? So working inside NeXTSTEP and OpenStep original software is a little bit of a learning curve. As I say, I need to get those Tiffany docs, which would help out a lot because I was kind of flying blind. So I found it was easier to take the JPEG images you sent me and using a preview app on my Mac and on GIMP to create the two different versions. So there's the black version, and with any luck, this is the inverse version. Ooh, that looks cool. So hopefully one of these two will be acceptable. I thought I'd get the New York City skyline in there for you guys. All right, so now what I think I could do is send an image file over, and then you'll take that SD I sent you. Man, this is going to be a little complicated because you guys have the SCSI 2 SD, which has the plug-in because it's an 030 board. Let me think about it. But I think this is the hardest $50. You guys have got to pay me $50 for this because I've spent like 20 hours on it. At any rate, I am going to make an image that I think you can DD over to the SCSI 2 SD card. But you're going to have an SD. Keep the one that's in there now as the original. Then we're going to need a backup that I'm going to Google Drive over to you that you should be able to copy down. I'll give you the DD commands. Maybe we can do that over the phone. We'll write it to the SD card, take it over to the NeXT Cube, and it should boot. At any rate, let's see. Now, when I log out, let's see, and log out. Let's see if it's going to give us the inverse look again. I'm going to click ignore because I've been doing so much work on this thing, it's messing with my partitions. But it's pretty cool. I mean, I like this. Or you're going to have a choice of either, and I can teach you how to do the dwrite command. But I think it looks pretty good. I mean, I hope you guys like it. And feel free to comment. I mean, would you guys like this one? If I log back in, I'm just happy I've learned how to do this. And now I know I can integrate images and text, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to ignore this hard drive. I could go and repair it, but for my sanity, I just want to show you how to do the dwrite command. And so we start the terminal window. And then what I'm going to do is you have to write in dwrite. Here it is down here. Here's showing the two files that I did using Preview and GIMP on my Mac. Then I dropped them in because I have an NFS file mounted so I can see everything on my Mac, which is pretty cool. And so I can create images on the Mac and then drop them into Next. I found that was easier. I struggled with the tools in Next. Tiffany was doing all kinds of weird stuff. I copy and paste the graphic in and then it stretch it. Believe me, if I had the docs, it would make it so much easier. But using modern stuff, it was as simple as, after several hours of struggling, cutting and pasting, I have these amazing thoughts that come all of a sudden out of nowhere. Okay, so we're doing D-Write, login window, image file, and let's make sure I got everything capitalized correctly. Is that a capital F? No, so it won't work. So we got to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Image. Capital F. I-L-E. Syntax. Okay, then I could go to my little login panel here. Right, the login folder. Grab these. And I want to go to, you have to save it as a TIFF file, and I used the Toy Viewer app to do that. It converts a JPEG to a TIFF, so that works. You can bring it in as a JPEG from the Mac, convert it to a TIFF. Then when we're doing terminal, this little command is actually hot wiring the next login, okay? So we want to bring that to the forefront. I like to take out that space at the end, and there it goes. So, it should have de-written it, and then with any luck, when I log out, make me look good, little system. So I log out here. Hopefully we're not going to go through check disk. And, see, I like this because you can see where it says restart. So you click that and restart. And I can do some stuff with the image fill in the background, but man, I've got so many other projects on deck that I need to get out to customers. So, this has kind of been fun learning how to do it. Now, I know I can do it in the future, but I can only do so much as one guy here. And so there we go. And so I'm going to I want to pop this into this Turbo Cube I'm working on over here too, with a monitor that is going to go to Craig. I know you're waiting patiently, so to see a picture of the monitor that I have. And this is different from the other two monitors I have from Professor in Canada, Jill's. So, let's see. Let's keep going here. It's looking at net info. And it's thinking about it. And if it's going to sleep here, I may just jump on by with a couple magic commands, because I'm just trying to do a demo. So you can try Control-C here, right? If that doesn't work, try Control-D. And it'll... Good God. It's probably because I've rewritten the interface without powering off first. So, let's do... Bear with me, I gotta set this... There we go. All right, what is it saying here? Going down on signal 15. Yeah, it's failing to connect my net info, probably because I did a hot boot. Let's see if it'll continue to boot and get to a login. Come on, and change the login to black. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So now what it's done is it's bypassed that altogether. It does not like the hot wiring. So you may actually need to power this off. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Control Alt M to get out of previous. And I thought I could just switch images and then reboot, but it does not like that. Okay, so Control Alt M, which releases the mouse, right? And then I have to go over here and quit previous. Good Lord. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Power up. Boot options. And I'm going to go ahead and save the config. Okay. Okay. Default select. Oh, it's only an 11-minute video. You guys are like, this guy's a clown. I need to start dropping some of these into Keynote and hacking them up and speeding up through my stupidity. Although, we're all pretty much, at least I am brain dead from watching videos on various YouTube and TikTok and God knows what else. You get roped into the reels on Facebook. And then, we have the speed of a screaming turtle on this thing booting. We're watching an emulator of a 68K, really cool NeXT, but it's running on that speed, welcome to the 1990s are back. And granted, it runs pretty fast. I like it. I mean, considering the operating system is that old, and for it to be performing this well, and then tell me it's not throwing us into check disk. Okay, so if you see this check disk, it means we're in the penalty box. So now it's going through partitions, and it's kind of a self-healing process for the next. And here I am. Am I going to sit here and talk about this for a while? Talk about issues? Man, maybe I should just give up. I mean, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, wait, we're getting a reboot. Yep, that's good. I'm sure there's many people out there experiencing the same thing. Well, we got to wait for the computer to reboot, do its thing. And this is like an emulator, so it's a computer running within a computer. So we're double whammied. All right, so now let's see if it says we're getting a clean check. See if it'll mount my net info. And hopefully, with any luck, it's going to change my login screen that we hotwired. So that's interesting that it kind of, if you just do a reboot and you put a new screen image in, then it boots you out. There we go. So that's the black version. Actually, that one kind of grows on me too. And at any rate, Rob, this shows that I've really, I think, gone the extra mile. This one might be, the one that we want to use. And I like the little cubes in the background because it is going onto a cube. So let me know which one you want. I'm going to include both in the image. And so you can, and the instructions on how to de-write. So you can pick it. And there we go. I think this is a successful project. I'm happy with this one. And I think I did a good job. So it's not half-ass. I went all out. Okay. Thank you all. The cheer. I can hear all 3 of you out there going wild. Yes, I can hear from a distance. Have a good evening. Appreciate your business and patience, and have a good day.